Testing, testing. Hey guys, welcome back to Playing in Space with Planet Head. Kind of caught me testing my microwave. I hit the start and then forgot to double check it before I did it. So we're good. Um, so ooh, that sun is coming in weird on this, isn't it? Let's turn the light on here. Oh, pew. So I normally don't do videos on Saturdays because I'm normally working, but I actually took today off to watch my second favorite football team. Um, but actually, my first favorite football team in life, when I was a little kid, my favorite college team, they are playing right now, and I am incredibly superstitious about certain things because if they're doing poorly, if any team I'm watching on TV is doing poorly, I walk away for a little while. I check in on the score, and if things are doing better, I don't watch the game until then I keep checking in because, or if I am watching, and they're doing well, I'll keep watching, but it keeps me calm. So I thought I'd just make a quick video. The game's about half over. They are losing, but they just scored, and they are within firing distance. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I will be double checking here on the side. Actually, I'm going to go check that right now. Okay, they're doing better. They're doing. Wait, hold on. Ooh, still okay. Still okay. Okay, still plenty of time. All right. Long story short, if you guys never watched, I always try to put this in here. Um, if you first to the channel, first time you're watching it, this is just a kind of uh, a documentary. I don't know. I'm making videos since I returned to Eve. Since this should be about video 21. Just my experience returning to Eve after a 6 month hiatus. Uh, if you want to check out it from the chronological order, there is a playlist in the description. That said, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that, but please feel free to check it out if you want to. Other than that, I got my coffee, and I'll give you guys a little bit of an update from the last video that I made. As you all know, I'm slowly trying to get into the production and selling of items while at the same time doing mission running, which are two things that I never did in the prior times that I played before. So I'm doing things very slowly and learning along the way and talking about it. Today is going to be a purely um, uh, I'm going to do some research while I got you here. I'm going to spend about 30 minutes, do a video because I want to look this stuff up and take my mind off the football game. Um, so I had an idea of something I was going to try. Um, Dog just showed up. Come on up. Say hi. Oh, you're just going to stay down there? Oh, you got an itch. Okay, she'll be up. Um, so long story short, quick update: the iridium that I bought or I made last video sold within 24 hours. So that was a profitable little sale that went on there. It was a very small sale. It was just my testing of doing different things. Um, and the dog is here, and now she needs attention, and now she's climbing on top of me and sniffing um, the keyboard because she needs attention. Yes, I know, every single time. I know. It's almost like I planned that you're going to be okay. That's enough. Good girl. Good girl. Go lay down or go sit. Okay. Um, I don't know what all you guys can see whenever this stuff happens, but no, 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 no. We'll talk in like 30. Okay. We'll go throw the ball. Okay. So, long story short, the iridium sold. Actually, I got it right here pretty quickly, within 24 hours. But that is always the scary part. I think whenever you're selling something not immediately, you can make a lot more profit. But if it doesn't sell, if somebody undercuts you in the price, then it could just sit out on the market for a little while. And that's where you have to have the skills to watch the market, I think, and then adjust your pricing, but also try to make a profit. You also have to plan things out. Um, so in my mind, a lot of people just do market trading. They're not building anything. But if you're coming from the production side of it, you've got to do your research prior to it. I think you can make more ISK because you're cutting out the middleman. But you have to be very careful because if you build a bunch of stuff that won't sell, then you're out that money, just like the real world. So, last video I made some test ammo, and so I'll do another video down the road whenever I do some more sales. I'm just kind of stockpiling a little bit of ore right now. Um, so what I thought I would do with this video is show you guys um, on the doing agent mission side of it, what I've got set up right now and an adjustment that I want to do with that. Just to kind of keep things interesting, but also to be a little bit more profitable. Um, I've got some really good comments and I need to reply to those, but this video will kind of fill that in too. Some guys gave me some pointers, quick things. Well, I'll hit them here. So, um, the setup that I have in the station that I have, I'm at a Federation Navy station. I've focused on just one corporation to start off with. I'm going to try to expand that a little bit more now. I'm going to do a little bit of research here and a little bit about that. But I've focused on one so I can get my standings with one of them up as much as possible so that when I do want to do level threes, I can. Um, and I'm only doing level 2 missions right now. Probably the next video I'll do soon. I did a video a while back about my impressions of the level 1 missions. I've got some impressions of the level 2 missions about those. I really don't think a lot of people spend a whole lot of time on the level 2 missions, and I can understand a little bit more why now. I'm taking my time with them. So, I found a station, and a little bit by luck, if you can see over here on the right-hand side, it's a little bit small there on the screen. So I have a level 2 security agent, but then also I've got the level 2 storyline agent in the same station. So as I'm completing my 15 regular missions and it offers me a storyline mission, I don't have to travel anywhere to go and do that mission. Sometimes when you're doing these storyline missions, you get it, and it's a little bit of timeout. It usually it's like within 5 or 6 jumps, but it can save you a lot of time having this storyline agent right in the station you're kind of basing your movements out of. And that's been a little bit nice. I've been able to do 2 storyline missions so far, get 2 level 2 implants off of that, and boost my ratings up a little bit more. My standings, coffee. I should really do that. Every time I make a uh misspoke, I should have to drink. Just like but coffee instead of um alcoholic beverages. Although I could be in really bad shape if I drank alcoholic beverages and drank every time I made a mistake on here. But all right, so don't clap your hands whenever dog's around. She'll perk her head up. Um, so that's the thing that I've been doing. The other setup that I got from you guys in your comments was um, I had said that with the Vexor, if I wanted to put a salvager on it, it would limit the guns that I could actually use on the Vexor because there is no extra spot to put things into. And one of the guys brought up to me that he built um, a salvaging ship that he just sends out. And I know there's some out there, there are Noctises and other things. But I remember back in the day, well, probably like 10 years ago, I did a similar thing and I created one. I built a catalyst real quick and I threw on a bunch of salvagers. I'll just show you here. And it is literally all it has is a bunch of salvagers right now. Um, Board ship. And I actually bought a blueprint for a salvager. Um, let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. And I've been able to make a little bit of a pretty penny off of this. Yeah, literally not even a propulsion piece of equipment. I just threw some salvagers on here. The other thing that I did was these salvagers only have a range of about 5,000 kilometers. So I loaded into my Vexor a mobile tractor unit and maybe do a video about that. If you played any for any period of time, the mobile tractor unit is an incredibly useful piece of equipment. There might be other ways of doing it using regular tractor beams or ships that can do that sort of thing. But if you are just trying to get everything in one spot, mobile tractor unit is great, especially in high sec. Now, in low sec and null sec, you want to be careful with them because they're scannable, easily scannable down, and that's a way that somebody can look to shoot you. But in high sec, when you're doing these low level things, it's very rare that somebody would really bother to come after you. It's almost like, um, anybody who's done any exploration, it's almost kind of worthless to do regular exploration in high sec most of the time because the payouts are so low. Same thing with ganking in high sec, going after guys who are doing level 1 and level 2 missions. The amount of time you'd have to spend to go after them would not be worthwhile. Um, but once you get to low sec and null sec, boy, you can make some ISK off of scanning down a mobile tractor unit and then ambushing somebody out there who's trying to do that. That said, I've combined in my, um, let's go ahead and get the Vexor up here for chip. Um, I've combined the Vexor, the very basic fit that I did a couple days ago, and I've thrown a mobile tractor unit in here. Another comment that was told me, now this was a comment when I used to do the video channel before. When you're out flying, I would always right click and then um, uh, just and then I would check the option to deploy or set out the mobile tractor unit. Somebody brought up a very simple thing. You just drag the mobile tractor unit out of the box into space and it will drop. Save you a lot of time. Um, I'll probably show you guys that at some point, but the combination of the mobile tractor unit and the salvagers has greatly increased my profitability on doing these because where before I was wasting time either not getting the equipment, not salvaging things, and just doing the missions for the bounties. Now, if I run into a mission where there's a lot of enemies that I blow up, there's certain missions that there's a lot of these, I can drop the mobile tractor unit near the end of the fight and let it start working. Then I can um, save that position. That's the first thing you always want to do. Drop the mobile tractor unit, save the position, then finish off the encounter, do whatever I need to do to finish off the encounter, go get paid out my bounty, pick up my salvaging catalyst, fly back out to the mobile tractor unit, pick up all the junk that it's gotten, and also scan down all of those things. So maybe I'll do a video on that at some point when I get a good mission for that. Um, but other than that, that's what I have been doing and upgrading a little bit more. Many, many, many more upgrades as I slowly plug my way through this experience. Remembering a lot of things. You guys are giving me some good ideas or reminding me of things that I used to do a long time ago, and incorporating things that I used to do as an explorer or as a PvEer out in nullsec into what I'm doing now to make more ISK, like this was. Man, I'm just kind of rambling here. I think I'm just trying to take my mind off the game. Let's go check on the game here. I'm not going to show you guys the scores unless we're winning. Okay, we are not winning, and they have the ball. That is not good. Okay, I don't want to look at that anymore. uh, my team was supposed to lose today, even though they could lose. Um, if you know anything about the team that I have up here, my professional team, it's in the same state, but I don't really. I'm very superstitious. I'm not even going to say their name unless they win. So that said, I'm incredibly superstitious. So I'm going to drink some more coffee. So here's the active part of the video. And it's really going to not be a whole lot of active. I want to do some research. I had a thought. So this is a nice little setup that I have right now. But I've been doing a lot of missions for the Federation Navy, and I wanted to look to see if I could find a better place to to base my mission running out of. I have a couple ideas of what I want in it. This station only has level 2 missions and a storyline missions. Big bonuses would be um, a station that is either Galante or Minmatar of a different corporation than Federation Navy, so I can start working on rankings for another corporation. Um, have level 2 and level 3 missions, be close to a trade hub, and then, or not super close, but within 5 to 10 jumps, and then also be within range of or at a station that has a storyline agent that will contact me so I can keep that rolling. Um, then what I would, my ultimate goal is to try to find that, move my 3 ships over there, the 3 being the Vexor, the Nereus, and the Catalyst Salvager, over to that area and just kind of start working it and get better, better, better at doing the agent rush running, and then that might be my setup. That said, let's see what we can find out. So I'm going to use kind of a two-pronged strategy here. Now, there might be a better way of doing this, but another comment that was brought up to me was in Dotland, you can actually see the agents that are in systems. So what I'm going to try to do is use the agency in the game to do a search for agents that are near me, security agents that are near me, that there's multiple of them in these stations, under those corporations. Then I'm going to use Dotland to figure out, to take a look at where those are and if there's other things in that area. So we'll deep dive kind of twice. I'll take about 10 minutes or so to see what I can see here. Let's see what we can find. Now, if there's other better ways to do this, there might be third-party software out there or something like that. If you guys know of anything, please fire it off in the comments. You know I love to learn from you guys, and other people can learn from either reading what you write in, or they can hear me just talk about my stupidity and how you guys have taught me how to play the game. So let's get into agency real quick. And we're going to do security agents. Let's search them. Let's go ahead and pull this in the middle here. Good. Now, I'm looking for pretty much level 2 it. What I want to do is look for level 2 agents that are out of the same system. Um, the reason why I know some of these are is I used to do way back in the day a lot of distribution missions for out of boredom. I'd be watching a movie and I just do distribution missions to raise my ranking. And there's a lot of them out there that have like 4 level 2 distribution missions and 4 level 3 distribution missions. And you can start churning those out, literally not even thinking about it. Now, it's not very profitable, but it's very simple. And it kind of get you moving around. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Now, I do want it to be different from the Federation Navy. This is the guy I've got right here. So we're going to go agent level 2. I'm going to say first, within 5, let's go within 10 jumps. How about that? 10 jumps. We want to keep it in high sec. Want to stay safe. I don't really need to lose anything right now. Keeping it simple. And then any faction. Now, here's my issue. Well, I guess I probably can only fly level 2s for Galente and Minmatar anyway right now. Here's a weird part. I'm almost wanting to go Minmatar so I can raise their stats up as well, so I can do both at level 3. I think I can do level 3s right now at Galente, but I don't think I can do level 3s. Well, let's check it out. So Amanda Rose, your interactions, if it comes up faster. Come on. There we go. Interactions with the Galente Federation is 2.6. Minmatar is 1.38. So I need to get the Minmatar actually over 2, I think, so I can do. Wait, no. That's the faction standing, not the corporation standing. So I need to do level 3 missions for all Galente stations. I need to have it over 3, I think. Same thing for Minmatar. The reason why I'm able to do them for Federation Navy is level 3s is because my standing is so high. I'm at a 5.22 with them. There's some other corporations here that I've got too. These are your friendly neighborhood ones, but I've got a 5.89 with Federation Navy. Interzone. Okay. Another thing I could do is actually do searches on these and see if there's any that are around for that. I could pick the corporation. Let's just take a look here. So we got within 10 jumps, any faction. Let's just check out some Minmatar. Let's do that. Minmatar Republic. This will be a smaller showing for me. So just looking here real quick. Got 3 jumps away. 1 agent there, 4 jumps. 4 jumps different. Ooh, wait, this looks a little bit promising. Freedom extension. Now those are separate systems, but maybe right near each other. I have to look at the map. That's what we're going to use .lam for. Um, we got Core Complexions Inc. Okay, so they are there. And then we've got Sibiester Tribe, Freedom Extension there. So I'm looking for like 2 agents in the same station. Um, okay. Republic Security Systems, 7 jumps, crucial. So none of these are in the same. Wait, what is that? Nakagard. I remember Nakagard. That is the first system that I ever started in. I um, Not the first one, obviously, that I was born in, but this was probably 12 or 13 years ago. Every time I see the name of that, it was the first one that I made my little home. I was a little miner. That is the system. It's a point 0.5. I think it has like a nice uh, area that you can buy skill books. And back then it was tough to get skill books, so I was able to do that. But I think I spent a couple months there when I very, very first started playing. Now we're just going down memory lane, aren't we? So let's see here. Crucial tribe. I'm just looking for something that jumps out at me. None of these look to be in the same system. Now these are all within 10 jumps. Okay, Republic Department. Now there's some that are close to each other. Public Security System. What is Republic Security Systems? Public Fleet. Public Fleet. And the dog is back. She's now licking my hand. You guys can't see it. That has my mouse. You are so helpful to me. You are so helpful. Thank you so much. You ever tried to do some data analysis with a dog staring you in the face? Now she's nudging me. Dude, 10 minutes. Give me 10. 10 minutes, please. 10 minutes. Okay, off you go. Off. Good girl. Uh, let's see here. 6-kin. Oh, wait, this might be good. This might be promising. Now that is 6-kin development. That's in a 1.0 system. So that's almost impossible to be shot at. So let's take this and let's go take a look at Vulat in Dotland. So first we're gonna check the score game. Oop. Oh wait. Okay, so they scored, but my team is now driving. There's 8 minutes left in the game. Okay, so let's go to Dotland here. There we go. If you look over here in the top left-hand corner, that's the game that I'm trying to keep an eye on. Still superstitious until we go ahead. Cool. Oh, Vulat. My brain was stopped there for a second. I think it was Vull. Oops. LLAT? Yes. So a quick shout out to my old buddy Kasperius. I had actually brought him up a while back in these return videos about when I was doing the uh, uh, I was letting you guys know that I went off and did the Sisters of Eve missions. He actually gave me some pointers and started watching the videos again. But he did a great series of videos a while back on his experience going through each one of the Sisters of Eve missions. So if you want to check out his channel, it's out there. It was his first times actually making videos. I'm not sure if he is still. Um, but he gave me some pointers and he's still playing. So thank you, Kasperius. Um, and I know I'm not, I have to look it up. I'm going to reply. He was one of the commenters that either brought up the fact that I can look up the agents in Dotland, or he was the one that told me about the scanner doing the salvaging with a destroyer and reminded me of that. Or there was something else, but thank you, Conspiracy, for all your help there. Um, let's just shoot in here. Vulat. Let's pull this up. Hey, why do I go on these tangents? Okay. So, I remember it was 6kin. Now, here's my issue. I've got multiple 6kin stations. Now, if I go up here, if I remember, I looked at this when they told me about this. I click on agents, and it pops up with an ad. I don't want an ad. Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay. So, looks like, so Velat Moon 9 has 4 agents, 3 of them level 1, 1 of them level 3. Then you've got Velat 7, Moon 1 has 4 agents, and level 1s and level 2s. Now, I don't need level 1s anymore. I've done those to death. I'm not probably going to do those ever again. It was a great learning experience. I would tell anybody to do it, but I don't need to do them anymore. Now, this is the one I'm looking at right here. Okay, so I got 2 level 2s and a level 3. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up the level 3s is um, there are going to be easier level 3 missions that I might be able to do, but there's going to be hard ones that I can't do with my really simple Vexor. So what I could do is if I've got the level 2 missions in the same station as the level 3, I can pull up the level 3, check it out. If it's not one that I can do or that I don't think my ship can handle, I can decline it, look at the next one. If that isn't one, I can just go do level 2 missions for that day, come back the next day or 4 hours later and check out the new level 3 mission. So I can start maybe starting to churn through those a little bit. Um, this might be an option here. Now the question is, and I might be wrong here, I'm not seeing what type of agents these are. It's just saying what level they are. So now this says generic storyline agent there. So there is a storyline person in the same system. So that's good. Now what level they are, I don't know yet. I don't know if that's affected by the level of the missions that you get done. I know that you get better boosts from it. You get better loot from it, depending on what level it is, of the missions that you've completed. But I don't know if the different storyline agents have to be leveled to that level. I think they're all like level 1. Um, so we're looking at the 6kin development foundry, and we need to know what kind of agents are there. Do I want to fly the 10 systems over to look at it? Not right now, but can I look at it in here? So we're looking at Vulat, and can I, security status, doesn't let you do a search on the actual system. 6kin, 6kin. Now does this show the info and agent info? Okay, so that's Moon 2. Okay. And then your other guy here in Vulat, show info, Moon 1. So they are on different stations. So that tells me that there aren't any other Vulats here. No. So that tells me that Dotland was showing me that there were 2 level 2 security agents, but only one of them is in that station. And that was station, what was it there? Vulat 1. So I'm not even sure, were any of those Vulat 1s? Let's see here. And that is not Vulat. I'm going to be saying Vulat in my head. Let's see here. So that was, no, that was Vulat 7 Moon 1. And then Vulat 9. So even though Dotland says 2 agents, my assumption is neither one of those agents in that station that looks good to me are security agent. They could be mining, or they could be distribution, or they could be something else. So that's not where I want to go, unfortunately. Um, all right, we just hit 30 minutes. So I'm going to be spending some time. I'm not going to bore you guys, but this is kind of my process right now to try to find a little bit of a new home. I'm now kind of crossed Bulat, currently off my list. Now, those guys, there are a lot of agents in that system. So if I can't find exactly what I'm looking for, you just kind of move on to the next house. But at some point, you can't get the perfect house, and you got to just kind of figure out what you need. So maybe I'll still go back to Bulat, but I'm going to spend some time checking it out. Um, and seeing if I can find a good spot. If I do, I'll let you guys know in the next video. I got some other things in the fire that I'm going to do over the next couple of days and put those videos out. But if there's anything you guys want me to do a video on, please let me know. Other than that, that's all I got right now. I'm going to go. Dog's been bugging me. I'm going to go play with her for a little while. Ooh, wait. I'll give you guys an update here. You don't really need one. Let's find out. I think we're going to lose. They have the ball. That's not good. Oh, they must have been stopped. 4th and 1 and goal. Oh man, I am so kind of glad I didn't see that one. I got stopped on the 1 yard line. Oh, there's only 5 minutes left in the game. Long story short, Penn State was playing Ohio State today, or is playing them right now. My family was actually, my father was raised in State College and lived there most of his life. My uncle still lives there, worked for the university. I went to school there briefly at one of their satellite campuses, and had some issues with my ADHD that I know about that. Love the school, always have, going to a lot of football games there. I just took today off to kind of watch us get beat because we've literally been beat by this team like 8 years in a row. But there was a chance we might win. We still got 5 minutes. We still got a little bit of a chance. But I'm going to go watch the end of this, or at least keep an eye on it, and then go play with the dog outside. It's a beautiful fall day. I couldn't have asked for more of a better day. I actually took tonight off of work. It's the first day off that I've had since we opened the new building. So it's been about almost 3 months now. Um, so I just decided last night I was just going to take the day off and get a little bit of energy back in me, and I'm actually kind of having some fun playing some Eve right now. So did anything change there? I was kind of trying to take my mind off of it. Dang it. That means we had a chance. All right. Hey guys, that's all I got. I'll try to fire off some more videos here in the next couple days. But other than that, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however like you want, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.